Yay. Yay. You're just meeting me now. I say yay all the time. Yay is better than boo. And Debbie's on. Yay. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. And they sent out a thing this morning. Maureen's on that there's new gifts in the gift shop. So I'm going to share a screen immediately and start looking at the gifts while you guys all come on. Yay. Because I haven't looked at the gifts, the new gifts yet. And I'm excited to see what they are. Yay, yay, yay. Awesome. Here we go. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Maureen.
Good morning.
Good
Or
morning.
afternoon.
Say it all. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Right.
Hey, how are you? So I want to see what they got for new gifts because they said they sent out a thing saying we got new gifts. New gifts. Oh, look, cupcake bites.
Wow.
Oh, that looks good. And it's only $11.98. That looks like something would be fun to send somebody too. Oh, that's cute. Thankful and grateful and blessed. What is that? Let's see the details here. Gift box. Celebrate everything fall. So it's apple cider, caramels, and a coffee cake for $9.98. That's a good idea. Okay, so it's a discount. Let me see here. Oh, the subscription, that's why. Oh, 30% discount because I'm on a prescription. Subscription. Oh, golly, I get those two wrong every time. Okay, well, that's awesome. Let's look what else we got for new gifts. See all. And Donna's on. This is my favorite thing so far, new. I like this too, though. I like some different ones because if I send somebody gifts off and I want it to be a little different. Yay, yay. Oh, and look, the pen set's cute. I like this. I wonder if somebody would like that. It's like a trinket box.
That is cute. I like
Just
that.
says thankful on it. Oh, that's cute too. A metal plaque. They said you can't. She said, watch me. Watch me. Oh, and a bath bomb. That's cute. The color socks. Forget me not box. Oh, that's cute. You grow little flowers in your house, I guess. That's cute. The Finding Muchness book with a stuffy. That's cute. Well, that's cute. Yeah, these things are all cute, but the cupcake bites of them. Those look awesome. Wow. Wow, I'm impressed with that. Those are cute. So yeah, they said they were going to have new stuff and Penny's on. Yay. And I'm the only one with my camera on. I wanted you to see my blue hair. Oh, there you go. Yeah, come on. Yay.
My hair looks a wreck.
Donna's on. Oh. So yesterday it was funny. After I got done, what was I? Oh, I did the George Maydew show with Jeff, and then before that, we did the Go Give a Success Alliance Zoom. And then in the afternoon, I get a text from one of my theater buddies that lives right down the road, Brian, and he said he was the one that did the stage, the set guy, the guy in charge of the sets. And it was funny because he's a friend of mine from the Libertarian guys. He's one of the Free State guys. And so he actually came to audition to be in the play. And then he kind of like chick didn't want to do it. And I said, listen, why don't you do something in the behind the scenes thing? And I kind of talked him into doing the stage thing. And he was so good at it. He was really good at it. Yeah, I think he'd done it before, probably. I don't know. But anyway, he texted me and he said, he's got a couple of friends in town doing a documentary and he wondered if he could stop by. And I'm like, Sure, come on. Come on. And I didn't realize, well, I didn't think to tell him, oh, by the way, I have blue hair now. He comes in with a camera crew in tow. He had camera crew and the director with him and everything. And we were sitting out at the swings and they said, do you mind if we mic you up and you talk about, because I live where the Pine Tree Riot was. I said, sure, go right ahead. I don't turn down things like that. So I was like, sure. But it was funny when Brian first saw me with the blue hair, he did a full-on double take. He went, right. It was just classic. It was awesome. Yeah. And I just didn't say anything about it. I just acted like that was normal. But so it's a documentary about, I don't know if you've heard of the Free State Project, but New Hampshire is the Free State Project home state. And what their idea was is to have more freedom in our lifetime by having people that liked freedom all to move to the same place so that they could vote in free, freedom stuff. And they picked New Hampshire because it already was the live free or die state. You didn't have to wear a helmet here. Already they had a bunch of stuff like that because we're already the live free or die state. So really it was reinforcements. They sent reinforcements and they just call it the Free State Project. But it's kind of cool. There's a whole bunch of people that moved here just for that reason, to have more freedom. So, and it is kind of funny that some people are like, against freedom. How do you be against freedom? And to willingly say it too, it's funny. It's just funny. But anyway, so that was fun yesterday. Okay, so what I want to talk about is some card opportunities that you may be missing that you might not have thought of. And so if you're using SendOutCards, especially if you're on a subscription, not prescription, if you're on a subscription, at the end of the day, think back on your day to who you could send a card to that would make a difference to that person. Now, I thought I was good at that, but I missed one the other day. And what happened was, remember when we did Jeff's birthday on Team Blue, Jeff West, right? And the daughters, I sent them cards thanking them for coming on and singing happy birthday. And I made screenshots off of YouTube of the dad acting surprised, Jeff. He's like, oh, I got that as a screenshot and sent it. And then I sent them another one with the baby upside down singing happy birthday. So I thought I had everybody, but I don't know if you remember during the show, Lindsay, one of the daughters, taught us how to say happy birthday in Hawaiian. And she got that information from a friend of hers named Renee that is Hawaiian that lives in Texas. Now, I don't know Renee. I didn't think of that. But what happened yesterday is I did send Lindsay a card with that graphic about saying happy birthday in Hawaiian to her, thanking her. And she said, do you mind if I share this with Renee? And I said, you know what? Give me Renee's address. I'll send it to Renee with some brownies and thank her myself. And she said, oh, she'd be thrilled because Renee's 60 something and she doesn't go around that much. So she'd be thrilled with that. So I'm like, perfect. And I didn't think of that to start with. And it made me think I need to think all the way through a thank you. When I thought of the show, I thought I got everybody that participated. But I didn't really because somebody gave us information, but they gave it to Lindsay. I think that's how I missed it. But that's how I try to remember to get everybody connected. It's been hard in Team Blue because there's so many people and so many people contributing and so many people doing stuff. It's, you know what I mean? It's keeping me on my toes for sure. So what cards have you sent out this week? Anybody got one? Good.
I haven't done any this week.
Oh, you haven't done any?
No.
You know what?
Okay.
You don't use
Too
the
much.
phone thing, do you? Does the
Yes, I
phone-
do.
Oh, okay.
I've just been overwhelmed with what's
Oh,
going
yeah, oh, the
on.
moving things, yeah. Because the phone, usually, even if I'm like straight out, I can manage to sneak one in on the phone,
Yeah.
not necessarily on the computer. But yeah, yeah. Well, at the end of that project, maybe keep a list of the people that are helping you somehow, because you probably end up having not just relatives help you, but I don't know, people helped you lug stuff, or people helped you rent a place to store your stuff, or
Oh,
there's
yeah,
probably
yeah.
people you could thank along that journey,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
because you'd be surprised how effective a thank you card would be to somebody, even if their part was small, because you don't get thanked for small stuff that much.
Right.
So it means a lot more when you send it, I think. It's just
Mhm.
recognizing it. That's, I have to really think about it to get everybody. So
Mhm.
it's hard. You should have seen the pig roast. Oh, there were so many people that helped in doing so many different things. That was a lot of thinking to get everybody that did something thanked.
Yeah.
But and you know why it's important, not just for the feel good of it, but the reason everybody came back and worked at that 2021 pig roast is because I was thankful and grateful when they helped me in 2014. So when I called them back, they remembered me because I kept in touch with SendOutCards, and they said, yes, I can do that for you, or I'll rearrange my schedule so you can have it that day. Everybody was very accommodating because they remembered how I treated them in 2014, because I used all my vendors from then, and
Mhm.
I kept in touch with them. So it's a practical reason too, not just a nice thing to do. It's a practical business reason. So,
Lisa, Joanne here.
hey, Joanne.
I've got you muted because I'm at my fair booth, but
Oh,
you asked what kind of cards we're sending. Because it's our Fairfield County Fair, a lot of the people here show their livestock and things like that, and are winning
nice.
grand champions kind of thing. So I've been capturing those snapshots to send them out in pictures to them.
Oh,
And then
perfect.
I've had so many that I have sent pictures in the past that have stopped by the Avon booth and said, thank you so much, Joanne, for all the cards you send us. We really appreciate it. We just never tell you thank you. I'm like, oh no, I'm glad you enjoy them. So I thought I would just share that.
Oh, that's
Nice.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. And see, that's why you don't want to make your actions dependent on what the feedback you get, because lots of times they're happy with the cards, they're grateful you sent it and you made their day. They just didn't say anything for whatever
Mhm.
reason. They were busy or whatever reason. So, and then once they do finally catch up with you, they tell you. So to me, you have to just be doing it without the expectation of the feedback,
Yeah.
because you know what I mean? It would be discouraging if you were just waiting for the feedback. So you send it without expectation of the feedback.
Yeah.
Are you drinking alcoholic something?
No. No, I got Pepsi. I really am alcoholic. No, no, it's just Pepsi.
Well, I'm sure it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Yeah, no, mine isn't either. I'm drinking coffee.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, so
goodness.
I'm still working my regular stuff. And I got some that came back that I need to research. That happens all the time. Came back, which I don't usually research them too far depending on what it was. This one I'm going to ask her for an update because it's someone I know really well. I don't know if you all remember Cheryl Hirsch. She used to work at Avon Corporate. I'm still Facebook friends with her. I just got I think it's her birthday card back. Oh no, it's the book announcement card back. So I'm going to ask her for a new address. I'm sure she'll just give it to me. But I've been keeping busy. I have a goal of adding at least one person I call it trifecta with name, address, and birthday in my SendOutCards database. And that has not been a problem at all because I've been adding probably a dozen a day because of Team Blue, the book project, because Jeff's entire universe of people, his family and his friends and colleagues from work and stuff, I did not know any of them. So some of them want wristbands, some of them want, you know what I mean, other stuff. And every time I have contact with somebody, I add them to SendOutCards. And that's been fabulous. I haven't had to think about who I'm going to add for quite a while. So I love doing big projects like that. So and
Yeah.
yesterday we did the George Maydew show, and there were people on there that I didn't know that wanted wristbands. So then I have their name and address. And I looked up the one guy I looked up, wasn't on Facebook, but I looked him up on White Pages and got his birthday. So yay, that's easy. But the cards, I'm sending 5 of these a day, the book card, which is this one. It's this card. Has the cover, and then inside I change these up depending on who I'm going to send it to. But these are the endorsement graphics. This particular one is for someone who's like in our industry, like Cheryl Hirsch, in our industry, but not necessarily in Avon. And so it has John Fleming, Bob Berg, Molly, and Big Al, the guy that writes the Big Al books, Tom Schreider. And that's in here is us, and then Alex with the book cover. So this is just a book announcement one, but I'm doing 5 a day. I'm already at what, 100 and... Yeah, I needed Jeff to do me a spreadsheet for this, but a little late for that, I think. I'm at 396 wristbands out. And for that card, I'm at 116 of those cards sent out, 5 a day. So I've been at the wristbands longer. So let's send one so I can show you how easy that is. Where I got who I'm going to send it to, I looked at my SendOutCards database for that. I have a category in groups. I'll show you how to do that if you don't happen to know, because we don't talk about it very much, is the whole group thing. Let's go to the catalog page. In the group thing, you can go to contacts, and I have all kinds of groups, and a person can be one of your contacts, can be in more than one group. But it helps when you're doing something like this to jog my memory of who I've met or who would be interested in this project I'm on or whatever project I'm working on. Look at, I have 9,900 contacts right at the moment. So view groups. These are the names of all my groups. And there's a whole bunch. There's 5 pages of them. So for example, let's do, let's look at one of these here. Let's see. Because I do DSWA contacts. That's a good one. I'll check that. And then manage members just so I can see their names. And these are all people. Oh, I don't have her on this list. See, that's why I do this, is so I can. Jenny Bywater is the one that sells the booster stuff. I'm not sure if she's still doing that. I haven't seen her do that in a while, but it's stickers and stuff for direct sellers. She's big in Tupperware.
Lisa, she is still doing it. She just does it on Estee.
Oh, okay.
She
Etsy,
does it
yeah.
there now.
Nice. So that's, I want to send her one of those cards because it's someone I know that knows me. When I've set up the seminars before, she set up too as a vendor. So, but that's, so I'm going to look down this list. Oh, here's somebody that didn't have one that I know really well, Lori Fitzgerald, and she's big into direct sales. She's a speaker and a trainer, and she's down in Australia. So that would be a good one. And so that's what you can just pull them up, and then I could, from the screen, if I wanted, send everybody the card and just do it that way. But that's not usually how I do it, because I don't want everybody in the group to get a card necessarily. But I do look at the names that way. And now to just send one, when I designed this card, the first card I sent was to myself, and then it started showing up on this front page. When you send it from here one at a time, even though it's the same identical card, as long as I'm only sending a few a day, it doesn't seem to bother the system that I'm sending the same card. So ones that I do every day would be that one. And then, whoops, this one for the holiday announcement. And there's one more that's not showing here at the moment, but it'll show on the other page. So I click on that one. I do edit and save. And then if I wanted to, let's see, who am I doing? Oh, I'm doing people that are just in the industry, but not in Avon at the moment. So I do look at make sure everything's where it's supposed to be. I could change one of these out easily, by the way. Oh, matter of fact, why don't I do that? Because this person doesn't know Molly, so I'll change Molly's because she's really an Avon specific person. And I'll put in Susan Solovic. She's a business editor on Fox News. So that's a substantial. Susan Solovic. She is, let's see, a regular contributor to Fox Business News. So she's an on-air personality. And then the back is John Fleming. Okay. So even making a small change, I can just proceed to check out. And the next time I grab that card, it's going to have Susan Solovic there instead of Molly. Because I grab it from the front like that. Okay. And then, yep, that's the right card. So then I'm going to add recipients. And my next one is Esther Vermillion, THERVERMILLION. And I met Esther at Ambitious Women's Conference in Texas when I went a few years back. And I got her name and stuff ready to send. It's included because I'm sending immediate to one person. And that's it. I do that 5 times a day for this list. So I've got 1 out of the 5 done. And I work it on this particular thing. In this particular notebook, I have people I'm going to send it to worked out ahead of time. So I'm just working my way down the list. I do put the date and what number I'm on, and that's just so I can brag to Jeff about it. I'm like, hey, I'm on number 118 over here. We're bad about that. What'd you do today? What'd you do today? Right. We like report back. It's not that it's a competition or anything, right? But you know what he's got set up? He's not Netsy, but he's got it set up in Zazzle, a Zazzle store. Now don't spill the beans because this isn't tonight's announcement, but it's gonna, I think it's might be open now, is mugs and shirts and stuff with the book cover on them. Except it has a line at the bottom that says cover art by Alex Wilber. Alex is going nuts over that.
Oh, wow.
I know, it's so nice. And the book cover is nice, so it makes a nice shirt and stuff. But it says, you know, the lady with blue hair. And I think he did mugs and a poster, mugs and shirts is what he did, I think. But he set that up a couple days ago. So I was bragging to him about something. He said, well, look what I did. That was a lot of work. But so yes, indeedy. So what did you have for things? Did you have any things you wanted me to work on with you in particular? No. Nothing today? Wow.
Have you done anything with the beta?
I can't do it fast enough in that yet. So unless they make me switch, I'm not gonna.
Okay, yeah, I
It keeps
haven't.
coming up because I volunteered for the beta, but it's
Yeah.
not terribly different. So it has some stickers you can put on, like pictures, but they aren't really any that I care that much about. I think their graphic artist that's worked on that was a guy, because the stickers aren't like useful to me. They're not like hearts or lips or something that would be useful to me. They're like, I
okay.
don't know, plants and rocks and things. It's like- and little animated cows and stuff. And it's like, no, I need something useful to me. But it's when they upgraded and did the other editor before, I didn't use it at the beginning. I dragged my feet, and once they said I couldn't use the other one, I was, yeah. But you want to go, let's go make one in there. We can do that because I have the ability. It was just different.
Okay.
Did you try it or you didn't try it?
No, well, no, I haven't tried it in a while.
So
Only
let's
'cause
do
I-
a build your own and just do, well, actually, we should probably do a Facebook espionage while we're at it. That way we can do the two at the same time. Let's see here. I didn't mean to. I unmuted you by mistake, Donna. I clicked on you by mistake instead of because you're at the bottom of the screen. So could you unmute yourself? I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
Thank you. Instead of moving the bar with the people on it, I muted you. Wasn't helpful, really. Oh, here we go. Wait a minute. Okay, Facebook. Okay, so if we go here and do an espionage, then we can go make the card with the new editor. That's a good idea. Oh, look at that. When was that? Oh, that was 14 years ago, though. So that's
Oh,
not necessarily. Or we could put like good memory. What a good memory.
mhm.
Yeah, no, I still like that picture. Let's do that. What an awesome memory. Okay, save image as and save it. Okay, so because I know I have their address, Brian and Lori Allen. So let's go back to and try this in the new editor. That's a very good idea. So it's going to give me the option to do the new editor right away. And that was that a sideways picture or an up and down? I think it was sideways.
I think it's sideways, yeah.
Yeah, because it had people. I think we could make it sideways if it wasn't. So customize to panel, and then it's going to ask me the editor. Try the new editor. Let's see what happens. When I signed up to do the test with the new editor is why I'm getting the choice. I was having a brave moment, I guess, because I don't usually do that. Oh, deactivate plugins. Okay, whatever that means, I don't know. Okay, so I want to put the picture here. So there's my images. See, this is pretty similar to the other way. Upload photo. Upload photo. And I want to go downloads, right? Yeah, it was sideways. Look at that. There it is. Oh, it automatically does it without having to, before you had to click on it to make it go over there. And this is now automatic. So let's see here. Okay, and now we can go to this next panel. Yeah, see, it's not much different.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what are we going to put up here? Oh, you know what? I was thinking, oh, so you have to pick what you want. It doesn't do there's no default. You have to pick which one.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll put another picture up there. That's different. And let's do another picture. You know what'd be pretty is in camera uploads, I just saved some pictures of flowers somebody else posted. Let's do that. Let's see here. I got to get past the bar. Oh. Well, that's not helpful. I don't know if I can move that. Oh, yeah, okay. There, okay. Let's see here. Where are those? Oh, see, look at those pretty flowers, but that's the wrong direction. Let's find some other pretty flowers. Okay. I save lots of flower stuff, so chances are I can find something here. And these are just when this is camera from my phone. And when I'm just scrolling Facebook, I save pictures that I think I can put. Oh, you know what? Let's send her the many types of lettuce. That's a useful graphic. There, look at the many types of lettuce. I just saved that off of Facebook. I thought you might. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm explaining that, huh? Is this? Oh, it is a text block. So it does make a text block there. I wonder if you can see full view, single panel view. Okay, there you go. Hi, Lori. Thought you might like this fabulous picture from your memory post and a graphic with all the types of lettuce. Lettuce. LOL. I'll say welcome to my wacky world. Hope to talk to you soon. Me. And let me see, can I put where are the for text? Insert. Oh yeah, my name's right there. Okay. And where'd it go? Oh, it did do it, but it's blinking. That's kind of weird, huh?
Yeah.
So I wonder, is it on there or is it
Down
not?
too far. Yeah.
I don't know. Okay. Don't know. Oh, you can zoom in.
Oh,
That's something new. Do you see it down here?
yeah.
Oh, that's something new. Look at, you can
Oh,
zoom in and out on the panel. That's new. I didn't know that.
no.
I don't know what's the glitch about this. I can't seem to make that bigger. So I don't know what that's about, but moving on. And there's the back, my default back, which I'll leave. I think they already do send out cards, but that's all right. And then save and send. Is there anything else on there you wanted to see in the editor?
No. I'm only seeing
Oh.
part of the screen.
Oh, what part of the screen aren't you seeing?
I guess where the sticker thing might be.
Over here on the left, you
On it.
see my hand? See the sticker thing?
No, I'm not. I'm on my phone. So I
Oh,
can't-
okay, that's why. So
Yeah,
I'll
that's why I'm
go, I
seeing
think we can add it to a picture. The stickers, let me see what it did there. Yeah, see, the stickers are weird things because I think a guy's doing it.
Oh,
Because what would I seriously want these on one for? You know what I mean?
yeah.
Farm animals. I'm not sure. Some of these are
Oh.
funny. So let's just put one. Oh yeah, it just shows it there. You can make it bigger or smaller. So I'll just
Okay.
I'll put LOL. Oh, and you can stretch it out too. Oh, that's something.
Oh, yeah.
They just weren't they didn't seem that useful to me, so I wasn't caring that much about them, but I'll put LOL right there. So but see, the stickers these are kind of funny. Ouch. Yes. Zap. And then they got a couple Christmas ones. Oh, some Halloween ones. Those are kind of cute. Little monster. The Santa hat. If I'm going to do stuff like these stickers, though, usually I'll do it in Canva ahead and just put
Oh,
whatever.
okay.
Because this is all, you can just shove a sticker on, but it doesn't seem that useful to me.
Oh,
Which-
okay.
What's your thoughts on that? That's all of them.
Yeah, it's not enough.
Well, I mean, I was looking for like just a heart or a blue
Mhm.
heart in particular because of the blue theme I'm doing, or, just all the emojis or something like that.
Mhm.
The farm animals didn't thrill me.
Oh, okay.
So, but that's that. I'm sending her a memory picture with some lettuce on the back. So then it's just a matter of save and send. Should be, now we're back to where what it recognizes is the shopping cart looks the same.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And that's it. We'll do add recipients. So the things that were different, right, were the zoom in and out on the panel.
Hmm.
When you when you uploaded a picture into the system and automatically put it in the panel for you, you didn't have to click on it. That was different.
Mhm.
And the stickers, and I'll send that to her. I'm sure she'll be very happy to get the different types of lettuce graphic from me.
Yeah.
She'll be like, what? Lettuce? I gotta think of something weird to do tonight on the thing. Yeah, so when I'm talking to Jeff now, even if we're talking just him and I, every once in a while I'll just do this. Yeah.
This little squirrel.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, and I got him the squirrel calendar. Did you see that?
oh, no.
Yeah, at Staples I was there and they had I saw this and I'm like, oh, I've got to get this for him.
No.
And
It's squirrely.
the cute little
Oh.
boy at the cash register, who I originally was offended by because he kept telling me how much I reminded him of his mother. But then he saved the day by saying, you know what? It's not every day you see a blue-haired lady buying a squirrel calendar. And I'm like,
Oh,
valid point.
yes.
That was,
Lisa, can I ask a question?
please.
I download a lot of stuff like you did, like the lettuce thing on my phone.
Yep.
But how do you get it from your phone? How can I get it from my phone to my downloads and the computer? Because my phone, I don't like making cards on my phone. I do it sometimes, but I don't like it because I don't have
You can't make them bigger
everything.
or smaller, the pictures.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
the way I do it, now I'm sure there's 100 ways to do it, but the way I do it is I have a service called Dropbox and it backs up all my stuff into the cloud. And I have it both on my laptop and the phone. So you can set it up so it automatically does that. So any pictures I save or take with my camera on the phone or save on the phone from a post or something automatically goes up to my Dropbox account in the cloud. Then when I'm on the laptop, I just look in Dropbox for that camera uploads file folder that I sent it from. And I
Okay.
didn't have to do it manually. You can set it up to do it automatic. That way, if my phone gets run over by a train, I've still got all my pictures. If my laptop goes up in flames, I've still got all my pictures and stuff.
Okay.
And that's why I do it. And maybe it's 100 a year, but it's not that bad, that
Not
service.
bad. Okay, good. Because
It's a good
what
way
I
not
did,
to lose all your stuff.
yeah, because what I did the other night was I sent it to myself in Facebook Messenger,
Yeah,
then went to the computer and opened it in Facebook Messenger and then saved
and
it in my
saved it.
download. And
Yeah,
I'm like, there's got to be an easier way. So
yeah,
I'll
that's
check
probably
that.
the cheaper way to do it, but it takes up so much time.
It does, it
Yeah,
does.
and then
And then
plus,
like if I'm out and about and I think I want to send a card, by the time I get home, I will forget,
yeah,
and
to
then I'm
do
like,
it,
why
yeah.
did I take this picture?
So it's but it's Dropbox, Dropbox. And
Okay.
I imagine it's Dropbox.com. And
Okay,
it's a
perfect.
service. I don't know if you can pay monthly, but it's not that bad. And I was using it anyway to back everything up because you can back up all your other files and stuff on it too. And I've got a ginormous amount of files and it's just one set amount of money. So and I'm not even touching my capacity. And I've got like 35,000 pictures or some craziness. And
Wow.
it It's you just pay that one price and it keeps everything. So
All right,
I
thank
love that.
you.
Yeah, I started getting that, by the way, when I lost one of my laptops, lost a whole bunch of pictures from one of the Avon trips. And I didn't have them anywhere else. I hadn't put them on Facebook yet. It was a long time ago. And after that, I'm like, oh no, I have no way to get those pictures now. And
Yeah.
at that time, way
Oh.
back then, a lot of people weren't taking pictures. So that trip I have maybe 2 pictures from, and
Well, you
all
know-
those lost. Go ahead.
Yeah, you know what happened to my husband? When we took our trip to New York, on the way home, we stopped in this very small town in I'm gonna say Nebraska, that his mother used to live. And when she lived there, there was like, I think, under 100 people.
Oh, wow.
And now it's up to like, I can't remember, but anyway, he took a bunch of pictures and I hadn't had a chance yet to take them from his phone to my phone. And his phone, for some reason, will erase things. It'll
Oh,
just erase things.
no.
So he called AT&T and said to him, I need help. You know, my calendar keeps disappearing. So the woman at AT&T had him do a system restore on his phone before
Oh.
she had him save everything.
That wipes everything.
That wiped
Oh.
everything. And that took the house that his mom lived in, you know,
Oh,
different pictures
Oh,
of
wow.
that we had taken on our trip. And I was like, I'm trying so hard to get them, but then I was like, how are you getting my pictures on your phone? Like he's got some of my pictures from my phone on his phone. So it's really
Oh.
weird. But if I had known about that service earlier, I
Dropbox,
could have
yeah.
just done that.
And there's more
because-
than one place that offers it, but I've used Dropbox for years, so, and I haven't
Okay.
had any trouble with it. And the beauty of that too is that, like, when I had a laptop go down, actually go down beyond repair, go down. It didn't go up in flames or anything, but it was, you know, you get black screen with the circle of death. It wouldn't come out of it. So I just had to go buy a new one, and that was in May of this year. I went down there, bought this laptop I'm on, signed in to all my stuff, including Dropbox. I downloaded Dropbox, signed in, and I could just immediately start working. This worked just like my other one. And I love that. I didn't have to do a whole bunch of stuff. I just signed in on my stuff and I was back in business. Because for me, that's what I need. I need to be back in business. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Whether I fly somewhere and lose my, so technically what I want to be able to do is if the house burns down, I want to go down to Staples, buy a laptop and be in business. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or I lose my bag and I'm going somewhere that I need my laptop and it's somehow I don't have it. I can buy another one, sign into my stuff, and I'm back in business. So I need the shortest way to be back in business is what I need. And
Yeah.
that's one of the things that I really find is helpful. And like with SendOutCards, that's why I like that so much, is it has my database there. Now I back up my database to Dropbox of my customers, because you never know when one of these companies might go out. I personally don't think they're going to go out. I don't think Avon is either. And I don't think, you know, My Daily Choice is either. But I back all my stuff up, including my database and SendOutCards. So I have it 2 places. So like if, like say something happened to this laptop, I can go on the phone and get everybody that's in my database and SendOutCards. So I don't have it one place that it would be devastating if I lost. And then you can back that up on an Excel spreadsheet from SendOutCards. You can export it to yourself into Dropbox, which saves it in the cloud.
Okay, good to know. I
Yeah.
know I was making cards last week or the week before, and I ran into a problem and I'm like, I got to remember to ask Lisa, how do I fix this problem? And I can't remember what the
What
problem
it was.
I
Write
can't,
it-
that's what I should have done. I should have wrote it down. You know, the brain isn't like it used to be.
Oh, that's right. You know what I do too is I do that a lot if I'm upstairs and I don't have a notebook with me. I usually have a notebook and a pen, a little one with me. But if I don't, I send an email to myself. So I'll get out the phones, because I always have the phone with me, and I just send an email to myself. That sounds crazy, but that works for me. And then
Yeah.
I don't
Mhm.
take it out of the email till I do whatever I needed to do that I said in the email. So if the email said buy batteries or something, because I did have to do that and I had forgotten, then I don't take that email and delete it until I've gone and bought the batteries or put it on my grocery list or whatever to make sure I get the job done. But that's a thought, or use your notes on the phone. There's a note thing you can take.
Mhm.
Mhm.
But I like the fact that my address thing from SendOutCards is with me all the time on the app on the phone.
Yeah.
So I've had that
Yeah.
happen. Matter of fact, you know what else happened was I'm out somewhere like grocery shopping. Somebody says to me, I want to send Molly a card when she was in the hospital. I want to send a card. No, I think it was flowers to her house. So what I did was I went in and I didn't want to say, well, wait a couple hours till I'm home again and I'll get it for you. So I opened SendOutCards, the app, pulled up my contact manager to Molly's contact, screenshot it, and sent the person the screenshot. And it had her name, her address, her email, and all the stuff they would need to send her flowers.
Mm,
So having it with me all the time is awesome. And that wouldn't really be true if I was doing all that in a different kind of database like Excel. If I had all my contacts in Excel only. So I like that about the SendOutCards thing, is I always have it available to me.
mhm.
I think the trick is trying to, like, if you catch yourself having had sent a card for a while, no, what you do, what even do it. I bet you bring your phone into the ladies' room, don't you?
Oh, no, I don't.
Oh, I say most people do. I do. And if I'm sitting there even for a couple minutes and I'm messing with the phone, I send a card. That I do that as Facebook espionage instead of scrolling with no purpose.
Mhm.
Send a card because I'm using the phone.
Well,
So it's kind of a rule. If I'm going to mess with the phone, a card's got to go. So it's just trying to find ways to sneak it in. Like if you're
Mhm.
waiting somebody in a waiting room, or somebody said, I'll give me a minute. You need to wait for me. You know, that's card sending opportunities right there.
Mhm.
Sneak it in. I have to do that with
Sneak it.
reading too, because I have, goals for how much I read every day, and I have to sneak it in because I don't just sit somewhere and read. So it either has to be reading in the car, reading reading when I'm waiting in a waiting room, or reading in the bathroom, or whatever I'm doing, because I got to sneak it in. I don't have a specific reading place.
Yeah.
So yeah, yay. Um, now tonight where you want to hear the announcement early, or you don't?
Yes.
I have I know I can't keep secrets. It's horrible.
I
I'll
don't know
tell
if
you,
I'll be
but
able to
don't.
make it because since it's my birthday, I don't know if I'll be able to make it. So that would be like really nice if you
Oh,
would say it
okay. I'll
early.
sneak and tell you. If you go on to Amazon right now, you can order the Kindle, and it's pre-order, but they're going to be delivered Sunday instead of
Yeah.
instead of December 1st. You're going to be able to read it Sunday.
Yeah, I
But
saw
only
the
Kindle.
16th.
Yeah, only. Oh, you looked. You saw.
I
They
saw
switched
because
it,
I went
yeah.
to see if I could, if how it was going to be pre-ordered, and yeah, it said the 16th. It was like,
Yeah. So you can pre-order the Kindle already, which we weren't supposed to. What happened was he's very detail oriented, kind of like, the handyman guy. He's hilarious. So Jeff had uploaded it, making sure it could be done and making sure he knew what he was doing. And then the system won't let you back out of that. So
Oh.
so then it's up there, and he didn't mean for it to be, because we were doing November 1st and December 1st, and we wanted to come out with all the different things at the same time. So the Kindle, the paperback, the hardback, and the audio all the same time. And then he couldn't back out of it. So he's like, what do you want to do? Just not tell people? And I'm like, no, let's I don't, if it's available, why not let them read it? And a lot of people do like Kindle. So the Kindle's going to be available to read even on Sunday. I think that's going to be awesome.
mhm,
A whole bunch of people that have read it, and it'll be more fun.
yes.
It's kind of hard when nobody's read it yet, except a few people, just the endorsers and me and him, because we're saying little stuff that's funny to us. It's not funny to you guys yet because you haven't read
Yeah.
it. Wait, I keep saying to him, I don't know if you heard me say it, but every time I embarrass him, like say something a little bit racy or something, and I said, "What's the matter? I'm making you nervous." Wait till you read that in the book, you'll be laughing about it too.
Oh, can't wait.
He said, what does he think? He thinks my new credo is, "Are you making me nervous?" Because I like live to embarrass him. It's awesome. Oh, so that's funny. So anyway, that's the big announcement. Sorry, now I wrecked it for you. Oh, yeah, I gotta find something fun to do tonight. So yeah, the squirrel. Yeah, I don't know. He thinks it's funny about the hats and stuff, but what does he know? He's a man. That's so funny. I really do want to do trips as a group and stuff. I think it'd be fun. And one of the main settings is Kauai. So I'm still freaking out about the 20 or so Hawaiian words he's got in there that I'm going to have to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, thanks, pal. Right. So I
Yeah.
don't know. Tonight I've got a different microphone I'm going to try. But you have to wear either headphones or earbuds with it. I don't know why, but you do. So I hate wearing headphones with it. I don't
Yeah.
I don't want to mess up my blue hair. But I'm not a good earbud wearer, and I don't think it will do Bluetooth earbuds. You have to do the corded earbuds, which I don't even know if I've
Oh.
got. So, oh, that's what you've got, Maureen?
Yeah, because for some reason, let me see, my unmuted, yeah. For some reason, my LG ones that I got, they will not connect with the laptops.
Oh, that's
It'll only,
weird.
yeah, it'll do it with my phone. So when I'm working, I
Yeah.
can listen to stuff, but on my laptops, it won't. So I had to go dig these out.
Oh, and I don't even know if I must have a pair of corded ones. I just haven't. On the plane and stuff, I use old fashioned ones, which are big
Yeah.
and tend to look stupid. They're big. So I'll look like I have big giant. Well, that's kind of like a Star Wars look, right? With Princess Leia.
Yeah.
That's why, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be all right. Yeah. But
Yeah.
yes, indeedy. So he's going down, Jeff's going down the Go Giver Success Alliance is doing a what do they call it? A mastermind training thing down in Florida. And they only have 8 people that go. And Jeff's one of the coaches this time. They have special coaches come in and teach. And he's going down for that this weekend. I think it's Monday, Tuesday. He goes down Sunday and then it's Monday, Tuesday, I think, and Wednesday. So I haven't ever gone to that. I don't necessarily think a room full of people picking apart what I do for business is a good time. I think I'm too independent for that. I wouldn't want them second guessing my decisions, because then I would.
Yeah.
Oh, Debbie just pre-ordered on the Kindle. Debbie just promised me, Debbie, Rhonda, Joanne, promise me you're not going to tell Jeff I blabbed.
Oh, I'm not going to say a word. I'm not going to say a word. I just can't wait to read it.
Oh, I can't wait for you to read it. And just bear in mind, I was saying this to him. I didn't write this. He wrote this. It's just that I think when you read it, you're going to see me in it.
Yeah.
I don't know how he got it so that you can see me in it like that. When I was reading it, I guess it's because I'm so used to when I'm talking to a man, they don't listen to me, that this is stunning to me.
Yeah,
That's
he
nothing
did.
new.
Because some of the stuff he's got in there, I didn't even remember talking to him about. It's like he was really actually listening to me.
Oh, wow. That's odd.
I know. Yeah, it's such an unusual experience, but it sounds like something I might have wrote, but I don't write fiction like that. The only things I've ever written were either about my own story or like instructional stuff. I
Right.
haven't written a story like this is. So but he's such a good writer. I don't know how this all worked out so good. You know what, this is kind of like the play earlier in the year. I absolutely fell into that. That was not, and now I can say I produced a play. I don't even know how that happened. And it worked out so well. There was a line out the door and down the street for that play. And it all just happened to click together. And the book's like that too. You know what I mean? We're so different people, yet we have all this stuff in common, and we're around the same age. So we have a lot of stuff in common because of that, probably. But a whole bunch of experiences in common. Yeah, you know, I'll tell you, you're probably sick of hearing about by now from me, sorry. But I don't know if you know that story. You know, I lived in the trailer park for what, almost 18 years. He did too, almost the same number of years even. But his trailer was crappy, just like mine. But he told me that when he wasn't living in the trailer, I think they had to even go to apartment, and they had their stuff in storage, I think he said. And something happened where either they didn't pay it on time or the storage people didn't save it like they were going to. And he lost all his stuff in the storage, including his 2 kids' bikes.
Oh,
And the kids were little. And that, you know, little kids, you can't explain, you know, we're broke right now, is why we lost the bikes. That's horrible.
right.
But then when he turned things around, because he was a hardworking man, he turned things around, got into the insurance, and started making some big money. He took them down to, I think he said Walmart, and told them they could pick out any bike they wanted, and he'd buy them brand new bikes that day. And I thought that was so cool.
Oh,
But you know what happened that was so similar to me is we didn't lose the kid's bike or anything. I had already turned things around by the time my kid came into my life. But one time I took my kid and my kid's birth sister down to Target, and I think they were like 8 and 9. They were little. And I saw that on the TV show where a famous basketball player had taken a bunch of kids in and said, you got 5 minutes to get everything that you want in this cart, meet me back here, and I'll buy the whole cart for you. So I went in with the girls, and it was girls at that point, Alex and Amanda, and I went down and stood by the toy section because I figured that's probably what they'd want at 8 and 9. And I said, I'm setting my phone for 5 minutes. You can have whatever you can drag up here. I said, go. And my kid, oh my, Amanda didn't know what to do. She was so stunned by that. She hadn't been able to buy what she wanted at the store before. And my kid come back dragging the Monster High house, the big giant one, dragging it up the aisle. It was awesome. Yeah, I had to kind of coach Amanda. I'm like, oh no, Amanda, I'm really serious, but you got, you know, like 3.5 minutes left. So you got to go get what you really want here and get it up here, start hustling. I was expecting bikes or something, but my kid did get that big giant Monster High house. That was funny. But that's such a similar story to what he had. It was yeah, that was funny.
that's good.
Yeah, I did that with my grandchildren this summer in New York.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
nice.
we went to Target, and I was like, you can have anything you want. And they bought mostly Pokemon, but
Oh yeah.
yeah, but
That's
I
what
did that.
Amanda ended up getting was Pokemon cards, and I was surprised by that.
Yeah, but it was fun watching their little faces because, you know, I don't see my grandchildren very often. So it was fun seeing their little faces go.
Yeah, that's why I
Yeah.
wanted to do it too. That was fun for me more, I think, than them. But I was proud that my kid knew enough to get something big and to see that little determined face of it, because my kid's the younger one, so my kid was probably 8, maybe even less, and my kid comes pulling that box up the aisle. Giant monster. I think I had to get help to get that out of the store that day. That was hilarious. But it was the Monster High house with all the things coming with it and everything. And dragging it up the aisle. Yeah, that was pretty funny. But anyway, yeah, so hope that you got something out of this. We did try out the new editor, so that was good.
Yeah.
So, I don't think they've announced what they're doing for their convention yet this year. I was hoping that
Yeah.
they would have something in Salt Lake, but I don't know yet. They're doing a couple, I know they did a couple of, they call them treat 'em rights, and they had them on video. They may decide just to do their stuff video, I'm not sure, but they had the treat 'em right like in Seattle, and they had it live. So I'm not sure, but November I got the MDC down in Orlando. That's coming up in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
So, but I will take this recording and put it up on YouTube. If you want to look at past recordings, they're all there in a playlist called Business Tool Training Send Out Cards. So, and if you have any questions or challenges in between, just message me and we can go on Zoom and figure them out together. But I guess that's all for today. And thank you very much, everybody. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
thank
you very
you.
much.
Y'all have a good week.
We'll talk to you later.
Okay.
All right,
Bye.
bye.
Bye.